that is split valuation. So basically, what do you mean by split valuation here? Okay, split valuation. Normally in a company's split valuation will be used to maintain multiple prices. Or we can say values for one product in one plant. That is valuation area. Now, so basically how this works ಯಾವ ತರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, material is one but prices are different. Say for example, I will take this apparel industry. Okay, so material, when it comes to winter season, they will manufacture sweaters, right? So in sweaters, when they manufacture, there are two type of fabric they will use in sweaters basically. So one is a cashmere wool will be there, and one is Denmark wool. Okay, so fabric is same but prices are different. For example, for cashmere wool, domestic vendor is there, he will charge 1000 rupees. This is international, he will charge 2000 rupees. But in the market, when I convert finished goods, it will be sweaters only, right? It is one product, one material, but prices are different. So whenever the customer chooses that one, you will see same quality or same color, but the prices are more. Definitely they will ask you, why you charge more and why you are charging less on this. So the person who know very well are in the stores, he will tell, madam, this is domestic item, so this is imported item, he will tell, right? So that is why, but we need to capture this split valuation in the purchase level. For example, how much I purchase from internally, how much I purchase from externally. To track that one, what I am going to do, I am going to maintain a split valuation concept, so that only in the purchase order that concept will come. When I am purchasing internal domestic material, or whether I am purchasing international material, that will capture in the purchase order. That's it. Nothing to do with the GR, nothing to do with the payment and all. Only I am going to create a split valuation for that particular material, and I am going to track using a purchase orders there. So here we call it as domestic internally. When you purchase domestic, it is internal procurement, and when you purchase in the foreign, it is external procurement. Okay, this is, we call it as split valuation. One material but different prices, like not different products. Material is one, prices are different. Don't get confused. Not different material I am telling. One material but multiple prices are there. That is, one is internal, one is external. Even in the leather jackets, you might have seen the domestic leather jackets, international jackets are there. So prices are obviously, it will vary, right? But I need to capture in the purchase level. That's it. That is the concept of a split valuation here. So normally we have to create, for what is the configuration you have to follow? You have to create two valuation class here. You have to create two valuation class. One is internal valuation class, another one is external valuation class. You have to create two valuation class, and then you have to create split valuations, two split valuation. One is external, one is internal. Okay, you have to create the two split valuations here. and then you have to merge that in one category, because I have to assign to material master, right? So whatever the split valuation you have created, I am going to merge in one table, that is in the global categories, and then whatever the split valuation you have created, you have to activate to your plant. So that is the 4 steps will come. You have to activate to your plant, and then this is the 4 steps are there. Okay, in IMG level, first you have to create the 2 valuation class, internal and external procurement, and create 2 split valuations, activate the split valuation, and activate your plant for that split valuations. So there are 4 steps are there. So in SAP's Axis I will tell you, okay, because I told you we will create the valuation category here, no, valuation category you have to create, where I am going to merge external, internal both. See here, just a minute. Whatever internal split valuation you have maintained, you have to merge by here both under valuation category. Okay, because in the material master I have to assign this valuation class for internal and external. Okay, it will take system automatically. So that why you need to create a valuation class, and then SAP's Axis steps I will tell you. First we will create this IMG level steps. Valuation account assignment. So define valuation class. Valuation class, new entry. So create 2 valuation class. For my company code is example EX ideal EX IN internal. Account references, we have created one new account reference, no, while creating valuation class. Yeah. Raw material. External EX. So here now come back. Now come to split valuation here, configure split valuation, cancel, click on this global types bar, create. So you have to create two split validation, ex dash internal. Say internal purchase are allowed two you have to take two. So account references, here create. So it's created and save. Again you have to take ext external. Save and come back. Now here click on global category, click on create here. So here valuation category 1 2 3 4 5, I will take J. Okay, single character you have to take. Description, internal, external procure. So here external procurement, here you have to select internal procurement, you have to select and click on create the valuation category, save and come back. Then click on category types category here. So just check for your so J internal external procurement, is it activated? Come to next page. It is activate. Now click on category others. So you have to come to your plant. My plant is EX00 EX01 alla. Go to next page here. EX00 activate, EX01 activate. Okay, and save. Like this you have to create the IMG level. Like this you have to create. Come back. Now when you come to ease axis, no, you have to create material master. First you have to create one material master, and then again you have to define two times. One material master for internal procurement, one material master for external procurement. So there I will tell you how to link the valuation class. Okay, in the material master only we'll split. We'll split as internal material master, external material master. Okay, so come here pa using valuation category we'll create. So I will come to ease axis, MM01 EX split valuation, industry sector, and then ED00, counting one. MRP type ND. Here don't think valuation class. So valuation class category now we have created, no, that you should take. What is it? J. This one. Because you should not link the valuation class, because I need to split the material master internal and external. So now I have to divide. Okay, it will appear, the tab will appear now. See, observe here. Now I will save this material master. Again copy. See, validation type, now it will appear. So here you have to give internal, external. Like this will split. So plan, first I will take it for internal RM. Validation type, so internal. Straight away validation class. You have to come to this one. EX internal. This is external or what I have taken? I forgot. Validation type internal. So internal. So internal price is 1000. Now save again. Now the same process. Okay, I will take accounting one only. This one leave it off. So validation type external. Like this. Now create one purchase order. Material. PO quantity take 150 each. So internal I will take 1000. Currency raw material. When you come to this delivery invoice, no, so you can see EXT. See here, validation type external. So here you have to change. For external it is 2000. So you have to change here like this. Only for this purposes we will do it. Whether it is a internal procurement or external procurement, to identify that one, we will do it. Split valuations. Okay. So this is how we are going to do the split valuations in SAP. So you can change it here also. If it is internal, you can change, you can modify also. So it is nothing to do with the goods receipt and all. Just I need to identify from what source I am purchasing what type of material. That's it. We need to keep a track on that one. For that purposes, we'll go for this. Now checkbox here and save the data. Okay, so this is the split valuation concept. So now this is completely about the integration process. SAP integration. So in integrations, what all the things are very important, I will just brief here. Wait. Determination process. So just you need to know why we will do this account determination process, overall the concept behind that. Account determination. So here basically in procurement activity, whenever we do the procurement activity, right? Whenever we do procurement process, cost of goods sold, cost of goods and service will involve which need to make payments to vendor by company. Yes, you are doing a procurement activity. On the other hand, if you see, we need to pay to that vendor. Whatever the goods you are purchasing, services you are taking, we need to pay. So the cost being paid to vendor must be posted in the organization systems in a correct GL account, every time during procurement. So whenever the cost I need to pay to the vendor, it will go to the profit and loss item. So again, if I tell you about the GL master, that is not in the scope of people, but we need to capture that cost in that, right? So while doing this account determination, we are going to link the exact cost to exact GL number so that they can do the scrutiny of whatever the purchases we have done. So here, every time we need to capture the correct GL number, so that is not in our scope. So what we will do, so in such a case, sometimes what will happen, it may lead to wrong selection of GL account, to avoid this manual selections. We will go for automatic account determination concept. Because every time as a people we can't use that. It's a part of a finance. But if I do account determination process, so that automatically it's a one-time activity, so that finance also will keep on tracking, or also we can do that one, right? So basically I told you in the beginning, whenever you do purchases, for example 500 quantity we have done purchases for around some 2000 you take. So what is the value? 10 lakhs. So basically here it is level, they will verify 500 quantity. It is at FI level, they will verify what 10 lakhs is getting paid or not. So this 10 lakhs, the FI people should capture, right? How we are going to capture? They are going to capture through account determination process. Okay. So that is the reason of doing the integration process. We need to pay the cost to the vendor, and each and every time we need to link that particular GLs to the relevant activity. Since it is manually not possible, we are going to do this account determination process with different modules to avoid the mistakes done at the procurement level. Okay, that's the reason. Now here, while doing the account determination, the very important thing is that we need to do using this transaction keys. So as I told you, we are going to do this valuation and account determination. The T code is OBYC. So you should remember this T code, very important. What is the T code for integration process So it is OBYC. So basically here we are going to link through transaction keys. So they will ask you this transaction keys. So please remember, don't forget. BSX stands for inventory posting. WRX stands for GRIR clearing. BSV stands for offsetting entry. FRI, it's for freight. And then KON, consignment payables. PRD, price difference. So like this we are going to use the transaction key, but majorly we will use by this one, BS6 WRX key. Okay na. KON is for consignment payables. Next will come in the invoice verification concept. So this process you should remember very well, because as MM consultant, this integration process is very important. It's a part of MM consultant activity, and these keys they will ask you. Can you tell me about the BS6 key where you use this? So you should tell, during account determination with finance, it is basically a GR, inventory posting. Whenever we are doing the GR, vendor liability will create. So we will do the account determination with that GRR inventory posting through using BS6 key. The T code is OBYC. Okay. So like this you should tell. So this is the complete concept of account determination process or integration with different modules. Now whatever the integrations or account determination we have done, for all those critical P2P or special procurement, we need to do the invoice postings one by one. That is, we call it as logistics invoice verification, LIV. Okay. So this you should know as a consultant, how we are going to post different types of invoices in the real time scenarios. So this we will discuss in tomorrow's session. Okay ba? So GST invoice will be there. We have done subcontract, we have done consignment, we have done RTP. For each and everything now you have to post invoice. Again it's a different process. Okay. So I will do it by tomorrow. Tomorrow I will continue this.